Hello, brave awakened ones. Happy New Year. This is January 1st, 2019. Awesome. And I am coming to you from this amazing tree. I'm sitting in the heart of this amazing old tree that's on the beach. See it? How great is this tree? And I have these crows over here joining me, singing their song. I don't know if you could see them, but I'm sure you could hear them. They're all around me. I've been surrounded by birds all day today. First it was hawks around my condo. And there's Bella, my bike. See, there she is. Hi, Bella. See, I told you I ride her around town. So I want to share a couple of really amazing New Year's messages for you guys. I did say I posted Happy New Year's early because I knew I was going to go to bed early. I was guided to spend this New Year's Eve at home because I was going to get major downloads for myself and for everybody, for the collective. Great messages. One of the messages came from, and there goes the helicopter. This is actually like my 5th helicopter on top of me for today. Okay, whatever. Happy New Year to them too. Any which way. So I got 2 amazing messages. One is from my Oversoul and the other one is from Thoth. I'm going to give you the one from my Oversoul first, right here in the heart of this tree. I was guided to come here to the heart of this amazing tree. And the second one I will do on the beach. Okay, I'll get to the other side, do on the beach. Okay, and yes, this is an amazing year. The reason why this year is so important, 2019, is because this is the jump off. So I was told, this is the jump off. I'll give you a little, I'll give you a little insight to myself and it'll help you understand yourself better because that's the way I teach. When it comes to myself, like I've been saying for a while, 2019 is huge, 2019 is huge, 2019 to 22 is humongous. And I've always saw it, but I didn't have the exact words or how to phrase it for you guys until after midnight. Well, between, what time? It was like between 10 to 2 o'clock in the morning is when I got my downloads. Thoth always comes around 3 to 5. So I got him from all the way 3 to like 5:30. But the beginning was my Oversoul. And then my Oversoul came back after Thoth left. So this period of 2019 to 2022 is called the changing of the guard. Now I had that name over a year ago. I was given the name, the changing of the guard. It is the changing from the rule of the 4D malevolent beings to the rule of us light workers. Okay. And again, if this does not resonate with you, I'm going to say a lot of stuff that might be controversial in the light worker community. I don't care, really, because it has to do with where I am, the timeline I'm on, and who's ever on that timeline with me. And, you know, it all depends on what you're vibing with. You vibe what you vibe with, okay? It's not something I'm going to debate with anyone, you know. So please, you put your angry mail, your angry messengers send me angry mails. I just delete them. I don't even read them really. So anyway, 3D to 5D takeover. Okay, it has to do with Gaia going from 3D to 5D. The 2019 to 22 changing of the guard. Okay, January 2019 to March of 2019 is the period of the pre-launch. Okay. The reason why this is so important right now, 2019, is everything that we have been working on throughout our entire lifetimes. Just don't think this lifetime. I need you to expand your mind on a lot of things. Don't think small 3D. You must expand your mind to past this lifetime. There's a couple of things I also need to clarify that people are confused on because they're having issues expanding their minds and understanding what I'm talking about. But you must expand your mind when I'm talking about we've been working for this for so long. For a time such as this is it. We are the ones who are here for the ascension of a planet, okay? The ascent every 20-something thousand years, okay? We're here. We're all here. And later I'm going to explain even further why we chose to be here. It's going to make more sense to you why your soul is here, as much as we used to say, get me the hell out of this place. And why other souls were clamoring to be here. But from January 2019 to March 2019, it is the pre-launch. It is the things, everything we've worked for, that we've put out there, that we've dreamt of, that we've written of. I've spoken to so many light workers, especially the master builders. We have binders and notebooks and so many things filled with ideas and things that we want to launch, but it's like, you know, there's always seems to be a hold up. We try it, then it fails, and we try it and it fails. Like my books. It's not the first time I wrote a book, you know, but it had to be that particular book at this particular time. It had to be, because it talks about awakening and ascension and realizing who and what you really are, and it will touch the hearts of every generation that's alive right now, from a 3-month-old or a 6-month-old all the way to, you know, a senior citizen. That's why it had to be that book coming out at this time. So that period of January to March of 2019 is our pre-launch period, where we're just getting things together, putting things together to go public, literally public, with what we are doing. For myself, I get an example for myself, and I give an example for a friend of mine who's also a light worker. For myself, the book, which only came out a couple of weeks ago, and I have to tell you guys, my book, it made the bestseller list. After 1 week, it beat out Dr. Seuss for the best new seller for booking for story and verse. I mean, it wasn't up there for long, but Dr. Seuss is back on top again, but it was still there. And my book is also part of was picked for Amazon Prime Kids Book Club, and was just picked for the Barnes & Noble Kids Book Club. And I'm going to have my book launch and book signing at the largest Barnes & Noble in South Florida, and in an area called the Miracle Mile in Coral Gables, and it's called Millionaires Row. So that's where they're going to be launching me. Sorry about that. And my book's going to be on the shelves. Did I ever imagine this? No. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I knew. All I knew, it was supposed to be a book that was supposed to be like something for all times, like a Charlotte's Web, you know, something for all times that taught a deep message in a way that got to everybody's heart. That's all I knew. And when that story came to me, it was my best friend who was like, oh my God, that's the book, that's the book, that's the one. And I'm like, okay. And since 2013, I've been looking for an illustrator to work with who's going to execute what I wanted. And I finally found one. Since 2013, okay, I finally found one. And it had to be that one that would actually execute what I wanted. Because again, I could draw, but I can't use Illustrator and stuff like that. It's just, I had to choose someone who's an expert at it. So I did. So that's my thing. So all that leading up to now having my book launch and my official book launch and signing coming up February or March, I was told. That's part of it. Remember I kept saying that January 2019 is the jumping off pad. I literally felt like I had springs on my feet. I've never been this wired. Even my best friend said it. She goes, I've never seen you so awake and alive after a major download. No, I'm always flat on my ass. I have so much energy around. That's why I'm riding my bike. I'm going to go home. I'm going to clean. And I hope I'm not talking too fast for everybody. I'm slowing myself down. Trust me, because I have so much stuff going through my head and images still going through my head. And please, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, because the information is still like woo, 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 woo in my head. But I did write it down, see? I have inside is written too. So that the first 2 weeks of January, you will see that things are going to come forward for you rather quick. That's going to show you how things are going to be set up. It is like the setup to the pre-launch, okay? January is the setup to the pre-launch. March, right? You hit March, like Mid-March is the actual launch, okay? All this time is the pre-launch. January is the setup to the pre-launch, okay? Because all these planets are going direct now, especially, what is it, Uranus going direct and Pluto going direct. There's a lot of planets going direct right now. And Jupiter is in Sagittarius, which is where my North Node is, which is why I'm busting out like this. That's another reason I was told why all of a sudden I'm springing off, I'm jumping off after all these years of working my ass off and writing since the 3rd grade, writing in book competitions, all these things. Now I finally have something that's you know, jumping off like that. So, ooh, there's just so much information. Okay, and what the changing of the guard is about, it is the 3D to 5D split in experience. Here's the whole thing. It is how you're going to be experiencing life. Living here, material world, life. That's the 3D to 5D split. And that is what's taking place between now, 2019 to 2022. Okay, 2022 is very important because by 2022, the end of 2021, January 2022, 5D takes over. 5D takes over. And the way it was shown to me was, I was shown from now it's starting, because remember by 2022, 5D is completely built. The 5D grid is up. The new 5D template, Heaven on Earth, is up, okay? And our structures, those of us who doing the preliminary setups like myself, is built. Like right now, it's to jump off. We're going to get the funds, the finances to do everything. And then by 2022, we will be built. I saw how it was presented to me was, as in I saw the grid. I was taken and I saw the grid over Earth. The 3D matrix grid is in red. And it was like these squiggly lines in red, and they were disintegrating. And as they disintegrated, these blue filaments that were attached to each other in the flower of life pattern, they were blue, like an indigo blue, and they were glowing and pulsing. And they were starting to attach to each other in the flower of life pattern. The red grid, which was the 3D grid, was in a very chaotic pattern. So those are the two patterns I saw over Earth, over Gaia, okay? Yeah, so they were disintegrating, and the 5D filaments were forming and connecting, and they were blue. They were in blue. And it will be completed by 2022. How amazing is that? I just feel so happy right now. Happy, and all I have is a few $100 in the bank. But, and that was another thing financially, let me tell you guys. I was very upfront and I told you guys that financially I'm strapped right now, okay? Because I have not been able to go back to work in a hospital, and I've been living off my savings and, you know, what sessions I do and things like that, and trying to still take care of my mother and trying to help my daughter and my son who's in college and paying my bills. So yeah, it's depleted, you know. And again, thank you Patreons, and thank you those who just donated, sent me a Christmas gift via PayPal. You know, you guys are freaking fabulous. When it comes to money, the money's coming. I was told that specific directions I was told, and take this if you would like, was to pay the bills that you can with what you have right now. And that's the pattern I have to keep doing until I'm in abundance. It's to pay the bills with what you have right now, the bills you can with what you have right now. So that is what I did. I did last night. I started to last night because I heard that message like yesterday afternoon. And then I'm going to pay a couple more bills this morning. So that is what we're supposed to do. And the money is going to come in as you need it until I get to a certain point where I'm in full abundance. I had to incorporate a certain star within me. You know, it was personal stuff I had to do for myself. That was for me that I had to do. in order to be and have that abundance within me to spread out, because that is what I'm to do. That's part of what I am. And also to let you guys know, very good news. So don't sit there and concern yourself with what my oversoul kept referring to as the monster companies. We all know who those monster companies are. They're the ones who've been eating up all the smaller companies to destroy the free marketplace, to destroy farms, to destroy businesses online, to destroy all type of businesses. I'm not going to say their names, but we all know who they are. You know, they're out. I was straight up told by my oversoul the draconian rule has been removed. I've never heard that message before, and yeah, I've been terrorized by them. They came after me and stuff like that a while ago. They stopped. They stopped last year because I was vibrating too high for them, so they couldn't come after me anymore and be in my room and be outside my window and threaten me and stuff like that. But I was told straight up the draconian rule is over. They have been removed. So the knuckleheads causing the nonsense, they're low vibrating humans, earthlings I should say, because when human soul is actually expanded to draconians would be considered human souls, actually dark human souls with almost no light left, but human souls nonetheless. The earth human souls, I should say, the low vibrating earth human souls are the ones still left, and some other elemental dark low vibrating beings, they're here too, but they're of Gaia, you know, they're from Gaia, they're not outside of Gaia. The ones from outside of Gaia are gone. So between 2019 to 2022 is that the great takeover, the transition where the light beings were taking over. I was shown how their monster businesses are going to be dismantled and taken over by us. It was just so amazing. It's all going to be taken over by us, every last bit of it. Those of us who are choosing to experience five-dimensional energy. Choosing. It is a decision. You have to choose to vibrate in that energy. There's going to be a lot of souls who are going to choose just to leave, as in pass on, as in die. And there's other souls who are going to, I don't know. I see, that's the whole thing. I wasn't shown exactly how that's going to happen. All I know is there is a great separation, and that's in 2022. By 2022, I was shown where those of us who choose to vibrate with five-dimensional energy get to live that way, live heaven on earth. The master builders, forerunners, with the help of the second wavers who are the masters. I'm going to explain that the different branches of light workers in my thoth video. Again, if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you. It's not something I'm here to debate. It's just how it was explained to me. I asked a question, it was answered. Okay, so we'll be the ones, and also the guardians who are, you have the guardians, you have the I should know this because that's what I am. You have the guardians, the rulers, and the masters, and those are the three light worker groups. Okay, so we're taking the fun house over. Okay, we're taking it over, all those businesses, everything. It's all going to be gone, all of it. It's quote unquote government. The money is going to be changing. I saw us burning dollar bill, burning the money which is literally cursed. The money is cursed. Not cursed, I should say. The money, we all know they have symbolism on that money so they could control the money better. But none of that symbolism is going to matter because it's all going to come into our hands. Because it's not going to work anymore because everything's vibrating too high. So their quote unquote magic, whatever they have, isn't going to fly, isn't going to work. But we are going to destroy that money, and we're going to even melt the coins, and everything's going to be different. And that's by 2022 when we completely take over, we get to do that. So that's only 3 years away. So be ready for a lot of change going on. Yeah, there's going to be some really ugly stuff going out there. A lot of ugliness is going to come out. yeah, a lot of stuff that's going to be seen as bad, quote unquote, is going to happen, but it all has to do with cleansing and separating, and that's just the way it is. And my advice to everyone is what I'm doing myself, is just stick to your plan. Connect to your oversoul. And how do you do that? Through meditation. You have to meditate. I can't connect you to your oversoul for you. I could help you find your way through sessions and everything like that. I can help you with meditation. I can help you with energy healing, but you have to do the work. And if you're not willing to do the work, then you can't reap the rewards. It's as simple as that. Okay. So yeah, look out for my book, How the Caterpillar Flew. I have it on my website, higherrealmholistics.com. You just click on the book itself and it'll take you to my author website, mveronicajeanlewis.com. And I could send you an autographed copy. If you want it faster, because I'm still waiting for them to ship my books to me, you could order it through Amazon, order it through Barnes & Nobles, Books, and I forgot what other big distributors from Canada, from London, and Australia, they're all carrying my book. So you could all order it that way, or you could go on my website and I will send you an autographed copy in about 3 to 5 weeks. You should receive it if you order it. From the time of ordering, I should ship it out 3 to 5 weeks. Okay. What else can I say? Yeah, that's it. I also have an office in North Miami Beach if anyone wants to do a session over there. Okay, meet you on the other side, on the beach side, where this is the boat side, as you can see. There are boats. I'll meet you on the beach side for Thoth's message, okay, which is, I have a chart for that, okay? So I hope you're ready for that. And again, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And Happy New Year. All right? It's off and popping, folks. It's off and popping. See you soon. Bye.